Look at that. Wow. On my way to BC Ferries, heading over for Vancouver Island, and I'm gonna try and get out to Zeballos, which I have never seen. It's kind of off on its own. It's an in and an out, so not lots of people go there as near as I can tell. So yeah, we'll see if I can get on the ferry and how it goes after that. A pretty big lineup at the ferry here of motorcycles. But they just told us we're about to load. It's actually early. So that's good. Fueled up, headed west out of Campbell River now. Cash only. So $18. I should have probably got cash before I left, but I didn't really like it anyway. To keep going up the Elk Main. The farther up you are these things, the fewer RVs you seem to get. I think Tony and I camped here one time. Overnight camping, no campfires. Too bad. Yes. This was a nice little campsite. This one is starting to feel vaguely familiar as well. It's interesting. Oh, nope, they don't want you in there. No. Could do this one. Could probably do this one. Don't think I could do that one. And I know that the next wreck site is full payment. And here is the dam. I have to go look at that. Oh, wow. Dry. Huh. Let us turn around and go the other way. I'm back on the Gold River Highway. Some Europeans with a huge 4x4, like one of those Moog things, and they said there's some more rough spots just up here. Look at this. Love it. Wonderful. This one's got a little beach. How nice is this? Brilliant. Brilliant. I'm gonna try and move the bike back here so I can do a tarp, like here. And then I'm gonna run a tarp to that tree.
Whoa. 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 Great.
All right, my campsite, which was quite lovely, is all packed up. Heading for Gold River. Straight ahead goes to Ralph River. Kind of dead ends up there according to the map. I've never been up there. The reservoir is quite low. Quite low. Lovely Gold River. Nice thing is there's a full gas station here. 99.7, say 100 clicks from Campbell River. But my favorite is the little coffee shop. Uptown Cappuccino. Uptown Cappuccino remains a very good place for a breakfast served all day or a coffee. And they have these funky little statues out front. Okay, off for cash. They have an ATM at the gas station. And then head for Woss. I got to this corner and realized that my maps were not showing this area. Which is one of the challenges with Gaia. You got to be really careful that all your units have synced up and they've all got all the maps. Anyways, I went back to the, and I don't have any internet here, data connection. So I went back to the cappuccino shop and stood there for a few minutes while I downloaded some maps for the area. This was another place I found one of my favorite campsites ever after a wreck site that was 18 bucks a night and I didn't have cash. And it's right in there. Woss is that way. Ecosystem restoration. Chocolate Lake. Well, I stopped for water and to check the maps. And this is not the route that I thought I was on. It's Nimkish South. But it'll pop me out on the highway and I've never seen it before, so I guess we'll keep going. Claclama Lake. Huh. Now that was a nice stop at the lake. Unfortunately, just as I was leaving, a big fully loaded logging truck went by. So she's a little dusty. Here we are. It's a CRF 450. Kind of cool. Guy who lives in Campbell River and slowly tearing around all the trails here. Up the highway a little bit. And then down to Zeballos. The guy on the 450 was telling me that they're working on a trail that would connect Tassis and Zeballos, which would be pretty cool. You could do a big circle then. Busy on this road today. Zeballos, Fair Harbour, Woss. Yeah, so I've definitely been on here before. Yuck. It's really wide. Just need to turn in and have a look at these. Pretty cool. Very cool. Beautiful. Huh. This guy flagged me down here. His ATV broke down. And what's your name?
Bob.
Bob, okay. I'll let him know.
Fourth house on the right when you turn the down.
Okay. Hi, are you 111?
No, 103.
Oh, so it's farther that way.
Has to be.
Okay, thanks. Hey, are you Ivan?
Yeah, what's up?
Your buddy Bob is broken down about 4 clicks out.
Oh, no fucking way.
He's sitting on the side of the road.
Okay, thanks for the heads up. I'll go get him.
Right by those totem poles.
Drag?
What's that?
On the main drag?
Yeah.
Okay, right on.
There's those gates in the totem poles.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks for the heads up.
You're welcome. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful. Sugarloaf Bridge. Beautiful little inlet here. This is actually Pacific Ocean, and it's pinched out at both sides. There's a bridge over the far end here. Very pretty. Certainly a pretty area. The tide is ebbing. Beautiful. Kayakers. That was the campground right there. Well, we can go look at the campsite. decided not to stay at Fair Harbour. It's not a bad little campsite, but it's a long way to go tomorrow. So I think I'll just head back. Campsite here. Little something. Wreck site. Sure is pretty. It's very pretty.
A couple of locals dropped by while I was having my dinner, saying this was their favorite place to camp. It is the place where a mother orca and her calf came in hunting seals, but the mom got beached on the flats near the entrance and died there. The calf, called Guisahea by the locals, stayed in the inlet for more than 3 weeks, and then one night at 2:30 in the morning, it got up its courage and crossed the transit where its mom had died, crossing out into Espinosa Inlet and the wide open ocean.
This is a bit of a surprise. All right, it's like 9:20, so head back to Zeballos, not very far away. Drop off my tiny little bit of garbage. I don't think the store is open at this time. The local said it doesn't open until 10. And head off towards Woss. Jeez, I've got a towel hanging off the front of the bike. Let's just stuff that in somewhere. Anything else? No. There's a surprising amount of traffic on this road. Apparently, Fair Harbour is much busier than Zeballos for the fishing, I guess. And the grocery store up there has got way more than the grocery store in Zeballos, which is weird. Well, I don't really see any reason to go into Zeballos. Don't know if the store is open. And the only thing I need is water, and I've got 1 liter, so should be good back to Woss. So off we go into the mist. Back in lovely Woss. A little fuel and some water. Lady at the gas station says internet is out, cell phone coverage is out, and the ferries are down. Somebody went into the TELUS mainboard and smashed it, apparently. So that will make for an interesting day. We'll see if the restaurant is serving. Well, had a good burger and fries. which leaves me with $20. So it's hard to know how long this is going to go on and whether I should just head for Nanaimo at my brother's place, see what's happening, or go camping up by Robson Bight. And I honestly haven't decided yet. I've got a full tank of gas. This would get me to Nanaimo. But it doesn't, if I go camping, then I've got nothing left. Well, there's fuel at the Sayward Co-op, but that's because they're on Starlink and their ATM is not working.